And with the 8th pick in the draft, the Atlanta Falcons are taking quarterback Michael Penix out of Washington.
Wow. That's surprising. Wow.
That's a slinger right there, man.
That dude's nice.
They
Wow.
just signed Kirk Cousins. This is completely out of left field. What do you think about this, Kyle Pitts?
Wow. Shout out Penix, man. That's big.
Now, as a younger guy who, loves to hang around older people, I would think, I think this is great for him to learn from such a professional like Kirk and to see how he operates in the building on and off the field. He's a great young player. I've, been watching him. I know a couple of his friends, actually. He's from the Tampa area, so I have friends who I went to school with who is friends with him. So we've been watching him since Illinois and at Washington. So it's great to see him, and I can't wait to get him in the building. This is a good one. I like this one.
Yeah, are you shocked? Are you as shocked as I am?
I'm very shocked. I'm not going to lie. Like you said, I did think we were going defense. I'm not going to lie. But that definitely kind of just changed up the dynamic.
Training camp's going to be interesting. Very interesting.
I mean, that's the best part about it. That's the best part about it.
I'm messed up right now.
What?
I did not see this coming. I thought Penix was going to fall to Minnesota.
I can agree with you, Micah. I thought so too.
But
I was thinking he was going to stick in the purple.
Yeah, but this right here was.
Wow. Let's look at some highlights. Let's break this down. Michael Penix Jr., quarterback out of Washington, 37-8 record as a college starter, 25-3 at Washington, and he goes at 8 here. Renner, your reaction?
I'm floored. I think he is incredibly talented, man, but I thought he would slip because of the injury history. He's torn both ACLs. He has had surgery on both his shoulders at certain points during his college career. And when you look at him, he's kind of a slim dude. You worry about those injuries continuing at the next level. But the thing is, he doesn't take sacks, man. He took fewer sacks his entire collegiate career than Caleb Williams took all last year. 31 sacks. The guy plays a winning brand of football in that he doesn't take negative plays. He gives his playmakers chances to win down the football field. He is going to do that consistently. It's a reach for me, but quarterbacks, if you fall in love with one, you take them, so I'll go B.
He is the first FBS player to pass for 4,500 plus yards in back-to-back seasons since Patrick Mahomes. Quarterback C.J. Stroud, what did you think about this quarterback?
I love Penix, man. I said this on the Pat McAfee show during the season, before we played the national championship. When you talk about NFL-style quarterback, that's Penix, man. He sticks in the pocket. And just like what I was talking about with the scrambling, man, like, it's hard to scramble in this league, especially like, I feel like Penix he kind of reminds me of like, I wouldn't say myself, but like, he kind of reminds me of how I play. Like, we want our receivers to eat. And I got to meet him this offseason, man. And he's just a good dude. He stays with his do-rag on. So for me, like, that shows me that he's going to be able to be relatable in the locker room, which is huge. Like that, I think that's stuff that we don't talk about is like, how relatable can guys be, or how?
And Kirk is coming off this Achilles injury too.
Right.
So we don't know how recovered he is, but like you're saying, 330 yards per game. You love the arm talent. It sounds like you love the guy as well.
Yeah, I love and that's huge as a quarterback, man. Like Kyle knows, like you want somebody that as a quarterback, you want your teammates to want to go out there and put their head on a chopping block for you because they know that you would do the same. And like Penix. We played him against when he was at Indiana. I feel like we were the game that put him on the map. He had like 450 against us for like 5 touchdowns. Again, when I was my freshman year, COVID year, and like I talked to him after the game, and man, he just had like a good hand on his shoulder. All his teammates were like coming up to him, like telling him great job, and like you can just tell he has a locker room. Then at Washington, knowing some guys up there, like same conversations. So I think like Kyle said, learning from Kirk is going to be huge, man. Like Kirk is a real vet who is very underrated at the quarterback position, who's going to do great things. But like you said, man, he's coming off of Achilles. But man, and I know Kirk's a believer too, man. But like with all the injury stuff, like man, only God knows how long you're going to play this game. And I think like right now, man, he has a lot of upside. So shout out to Penix, man. Proud of you, bro. Happy for you. That's another. Black quarterbacks in the league, man, that got picked in the first round. So, man, I think that's huge.
Apparently, Raheem Morris loved him. What do you think of this? You're still stunned.
Bro, I think Penix is a dog. I played against Penix multiple times throughout my collegiate career. He's always caused trouble. He's faster than what you think. He's able to throw it in different arm angles.
He had a 1.58. in the 10-yard split in the 4.58 in the 40.
He's legit. He beat Penn State. He ruined our year, the first game of the season. During COVID year, actually, when he was really starting to break out. I'm really not surprised at where he's going. I knew he was a first-round talent. I saw the way he dog-walked Texas in the semi-championship game.
Did whatever he wanted.
You know, so Penix, great talent. I think he's going to be a really good player in the league. You know, Atlanta just got a good one. And, you know, and this allows Kirk to, you know, we don't know the extent of his injury, when he's going to come back. We don't know what's going on in the locker room. But same thing with May. He gets a chance to be around veteran leadership. And, you know, based off what I've seen, and I talked to Kirk personally, he's a great dude. He's always wanted to help others. So he's going to get one of the best in the game to mentor him, develop him, whether it's this year, next year, or whenever that deal is done. And Kirk decides to step away. But, man, Penix, I think he's going to be a really good player.
Kyle Pitts, you've heard these three break it down. How do you feel after listening to them talk about your new quarterback?
Yeah, similar to what Micah is saying, just Kirk is such a, you know, he's a vet. He's a veteran, so he's willing to teach. He's willing to mentor and show you how to do it. Matt was another guy like that my rookie year. He took me under his wing. And he showed me that in this league, it's not about, you know, how quick, it's about durability. And, you know, the mental side is 90% mental. 100%. A lot of consternation comes from knowing your plays. So, you know, with him being the quarterback, he'll have to learn a lot. And he's the general of the offense. So for him to learn from somebody like Kirk and Taylor in the room as well, you know, guys who've been in the league 10 plus years, he'll be able to learn a lot. And, you know, I'm pretty sure he'll be able to come in the locker room and find his way, because he's a pretty cool guy from what I'm hearing.
KP, thank you. And we can't wait to watch you get after it next year, man. Enjoy.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all having me.